Hello, friends. Here we are again, continuing the saga of Alan Wake. Hi. Oh, come on. Already starting off with wasting my batteries. Let's see, did we... Should have, like, rewatched the video that I just made. I can't remember... Did we come in from here? Well, there's a secret. Apparently, that's over here. So, might as well check it out anyway. Aha! Thank goodness. Yes. All of that. And then with the other secret, I'm assuming it's... Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction for it. I'm having a hard time remembering which direction I came in from. I think I came in from that direction. Maybe I didn't. It's unfortunately just been a minute since I've played last. I pre-record all of these, and so... Aha. Does it... Will it not? Will it not get it? Oh, come on. I think it... Oh, it was getting it. There we go. Ah. Gotcha. Alright, so anyway. Hi, guys. It's been a second. Increased max amount of health, restored in safe havens. Ooh. Let's do this one. And then words of action. Ooh, that one's good too. Received by darkness projectiles. I'm gonna have things thrown at me. I mean, I guess I did in the first game too, but I know I say it's been a minute, but like I said, I pre-record these, and so the last episode came out on Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way. It's a little bit after Christmas now, but that's okay. Either way. Oh no, I came... That's right. Okay, so I came up here. There's a sign that says go back. No thanks. That's right. Yeah, see, I was thinking to myself, I was like, none of this up here looks familiar. But I wasn't thinking very hard. So I've been definitely guilty of that the last couple of days, not thinking very hard. Mainly because it's, you know, my Christmas break right now. And wait, we have been up here because there's another safe haven. This was the safe haven that, yeah. Oh, that's... Well, we are making our way back. That is... I remember. It's all coming together now. Yeah, doing myself a real disservice here with the not thinking very hard. This is not the time. Can't tell if he's looking at me or away from me. Away from me. That's good. These missions in every game where I have to go down to the darkest depths and then it's like, okay, now make your way back. Those ones are always super tough and rough. Like, I always think about, oh, a little bit of, hopefully you don't see that on your end. But should I grab this? Yeah, I don't think I need it down here anymore, so. Okay. Now where do I need to make my way over to? I always think of like Super Metroid, because that's like the classic. All right, you've gone all this way, now go back. And not only that, but you have a timer, a countdown, and if you don't make it back in time, the world ends. Okay, let's see. So it still highlights Caldera Station as blue. Does that mean I need to be there? Let's see. Let's go here and see what.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
The summoning ritual story beat? Oh, so maybe okay, so I need to go back into Caldera Station. And do the summoning ritual story beat. This does open. Can't believe I didn't see that before. I'm sure it's always really tough for you guys to like see me make all these moves.
I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
Yeah, I know. Why aren't you letting me? It's not letting me do the. Okay. When Metroid Dread came out, that was just phenomenal. I mean, I loved playing it. Okay, reach the murder site, complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Okay, so I went too far. That's what I did. But yeah, when Metroid Dread came out, I was a little upset at first because I wanted Metroid Prime 4, you know? That's what everyone wanted because they teased it long ago, and then just left it. Made it so we were wanting. Okay, so I need to go back here. I'm gonna do a quick save just because I picked up some more stuff. Okay. Now that I'm back in the collapsed tunnel. Or I'm not. Okay, there we go.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
I'm here. Do I need to go further in? There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now this. Are you serious? Dude, if you could run just a little faster. Oh, gosh. Yeah, right,
I
dude.
couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Yeah, right, it's gone. Took the freaking train with it. Holy cow, dude.
The tunnel was open.
What? I'm running, dude. I'm running. Holy cow. You need to run faster.
The dark presence.
Oh gosh.
I'd seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
And it chose now, of all times, to get you. I guess this is a very inconvenient time. Holy cow. My heart, dude. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this looks ominous. Some Indiana Jones type stuff. I'm going to get bombarded, aren't I? You know what this looks like. So if you've played Control, this looks just like that one part. I can't remember if it's in the base game or the DLC, but you take an elevator all the way down below the
I had found the murder site.
first house.
Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
And you have to fight off a bunch of the enemies, but for miles and miles and miles and miles, it looks like Ash Lake, like from Dark Souls, with all those pillars, and that's what that looked like too.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Not Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
I guess you could say she's also a dark presence.
I could sense
Bad
it.
joke.
I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Guys, this is taking me so long to get to each ending part. But I know you're here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Yeah, I am like 70, maybe 73% sure. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow cast, the third eye now open to protect the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Yeah, like with the ominous chanting and the continuous pillars and stuff. This is just like that one part in Control. I mean, I don't want to say... Oh, look, I can actually read it, apparently.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
I think it is the AWE DLC then, because... that would fit.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
You know, it's really a shame that Remedy can't use the same IP for Max Payne and such anymore, because, I mean, frankly, they deserve it. With how popular the character is. And with how, I mean, Remedy's just trying, man. with their stories. Like the fact that they were able to get this out, I feel like was a triumph. That oh hey, we're back. Oh, it's all continuous. That's trippy. Dude, I can sense a boss fight, I swear.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Writer, am I right? Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. They're plotting to stop me. To devour me.
I never played the American Horror DLC, or American Nightmare DLC. I still can't remember what it's more accurate, more specifically called. But the main reason for that is I knew I would be bad at it. Games like that. Oh hey, that statue
Parliament Tower
was not there
our home
before.
in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
That was a water
Going
fountain,
up to our apartment?
not
Would I be home?
the dark place.
Or
The
was
dark
this
place. The
just an
dark
echo
place. The
of the
dark
real
place.
thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
And I don't mean. I don't mean that I would be bad at
The
it
payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
in the sense that I would. Like I had already played through the campaign, so how can I be bad at it? It's the games where, like, they forget the cycle and you have to repeat the cycle and then go through it as fast as you can to unlock the next thing. Like when I played Outer Wilds, Outer Wilds, same thing. I was terrible at that game and it took me so long to beat it because I just couldn't figure it out. The repeating stuff just got to me.
God, it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Yikes. See, there's that name, Scratch. It's almost like in Way of Kings, whenever Dalinar would try to remember his wife's name. Wouldn't work.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
I love this integration of Alex Casey and everything. Oh, there's something over there that I forgot. I couldn't figure that one out. I remember that. What if it's a word of power? That would be really useful. I'm gonna go check it out. Coming up on it now. Oh. See? Word of fix. Let's just do increase maximum health. I have a feeling that's just going to be more important. I mean, yes, restoring health while in the safe haven is great, but I don't know how frequently, and this might come back to bite me, but I just don't know how frequently that I will actually be in within a few steps of a safe haven, you know? And I'm gonna try this out again. That was close. Definitely didn't imagine myself coming back down here just to figure out a freaking clue. I don't know, maybe now that I have a little bit more context with how to figure these sorts of clues out. Let's see. Am I facing? Yeah, I'm facing the right direction. Maybe I just need change. There we go. Nicely done. All right. We're doing great for ourselves. Proud of us. Wouldn't have been here without you. Yeah, I am still positive that this was a water fountain
Time
because
loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
1977 to 2010. Can't believe they made a statue of me. It's so nice. Me and my wife's family went to one of the like most famous hotels in our area, and the entire floor, we went the other day, and the entire like floor, the walls, the countertops were like marble, and they had like golden statues. I don't think they were real gold. They definitely weren't real gold, otherwise they would get stolen so much, but especially because the
Alice's photo equipment.
type
Set to
of
go off when the door opens.
area they are set in. But I just
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
I just want the world to go back to using architecture like that again. It just looked amazing inside.
Alice,
Pick photos for okay,
this is a photo of Scratch.
exhibition
How did Alice
posters.
get this? Is he stalking her?
Yeah, she's also got pictures of shades, dude. Why isn't that something you're concerned about? I mean, Scratch is definitely possibly the most concerning part about it. Swirl again. I'm just geeking out every single time I see references to all the other games. I was telling my friend yesterday though that I actually am getting tired of the whole multiverse thing going on with all sorts of media. I guess I'm especially tired of it.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Video art doc on series mult focal point of the dark place. How did she know? It's just getting so overdone, you know. But I don't know. I think because this has just been in the works for so long. I know. I need to put the memory card in there, but I'm going to open the door here just in case. Putting the
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my
Good.
books.
good. I didn't want
The
to
symbol wasn't here before.
miss out on something. But because this has been since 2010, and we're just finally now getting the sequel to it 14 years later, I think it's a little bit more justified.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan.
Oops.
We had a good thing.
Oh,
We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
it's really cool that the
He brought me
projector
work when he could.
gets on the back of my head.
Created covers for his books.
It's a really good touch.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
Scratches.
Typewriter keys clacking.
Oh.
Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes.
The elevator.
Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
That's a dangerous
My
game,
nightmares
man.
caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
See that light flickering behind her?
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Dude, I swear if I have to pop out of that thing. When I was having multiple sleepwalking episodes, or for a time, I have it roughly once or twice a year. I have really bad sleepwalking episodes. And,
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
scratch. Actually more like swirl, 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 swirl. Dash. Man. But yeah, when I was having all those episodes, I was told that I should record them. And I was like, no, dude. No way. That's how you catch demons on film, dude. I ain't about that. I definitely still aren't about that. Right, the flannel I was
let's
talking about.
recap what you've told us
The
so far,
DLC
Evan.
about the first one.
For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah, yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Guess. Fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place and make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Well then,
It's insane. And there's so much of it. I feel bad for these guys.
I have to make sure I pet all of them. Apparently there's 9 left now. The last time I interacted with the main one here. I'll walk a little faster if you wouldn't mind.
9 remaining.
9 remaining. See, I told you. Which is kind of interesting that my mind place looks like this hotel. Okay. Okay. Oh, so I can run here, but I can't run in my mind place? What is it, a room of manners? Oh. Where's Ati when you need him?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Potentially both. He might not know he's hiding something.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face, the dark place in your place, scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here, in Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
See, even though I've played the first game, I'm still, like, totally not on the same path.
Wake just gave us a lot
I've thought,
of
like, I don't know what to expect
but
right now.
this clicker seems like a good place to start.
Because
If
with
we find that, then we find the cult.
that other guy on the phone saying, like, hey, you know, we can both get out of here. I don't know who that is on the other end of the phone, and it doesn't sound like Scratch. I mean, that's the point. It's not supposed to sound like Scratch. I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. Cult of a tree. Okay, what's this? The cult followers. Cult goal. There we go. Cult working with someone? Question mark? They might just be. Points of clues. Here we go. What is this? Okay. Stash found near Cauldron Lake. I thought I already put this down. Yeah, I thought I already put it down, but I guess I didn't. That's alright. What, Oh, whoa, 16 clues, huh?
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
If we keep finding those, videos of the, waitress, they will be. Alright. There is an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Dark Presence. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. Light and dark. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe. Nothing could hurt her here. That's sweet. Wake, the story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. Man. Wait, I didn't read it. What does it say? In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into an effing nightmare. Oh, okay, I guess that one doesn't go there. Nope, doesn't go there either. There we go. Okay, well, I obviously can't let that happen. That's funny. That means the effect isn't immediate. There's still time to fix this, she says. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. When the Dark Presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. Keep an eye on it, though. Keep an eye on you, Stingray. Wake says that the Dark Presence can be assessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. Maybe Dark Place? It does, hey. So what? Cauldron Lake is a gateway to some other world? Yeah, dude. What does it say? I didn't even read it. Wake was trapped in the Dark Place for 13 years. Why is she making all those noises? I'm getting all these right. Wake was in another world the entire time? Fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has the power to change reality. How to stop the story? That is a good question. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. It's rough, buddy. That only gives us 2 days. 2 days! Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent to the Dark Place. That's how we stop it. But what is the clicker? A magic light switch. Where do I even start with that? Some other strange reality. The Dark Place merged with ours. This place and the Dark Place. The page called this area an overlap. Here we go.
The Dark Place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem.
Okay.
The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. For later. Can't do it right now. Dang, okay. So we just went through a lot of information. Can you remember it all? feel like freaking Dora when I interrogate Wake.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
She's gonna throw them away
Inside the
right in that
trailer,
trash can.
at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Man, I feel like half the gameplay is just stuck in here. Standing inside the trailer, the outskirts for the first time. Outside
The
of
cult
the
of the tree
trailer.
has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an
Obviously, these
FBI
people have never read a horror
investigation, and I
book
don't see
or
a
watched a
badge
horror
on my
movie.
Flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket and the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Well, that's enticing. Dude, yeah, right. Well, I think this is actually as good a time as any. Oh, wait, a lantern charm. Cool. Adds 1 charge to Saga's flashlight. I guess we can interrogate him more, just a little bit more.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Wish that charms thing would go away. Shoot, I didn't read it. Can't read it. Okay. Guess I'm having a guess here, because I can't read it, unless I do this, maybe. Aha! He remembers writing many pages while in the dark place. Alright, writing part of the ritual. Now I know. If Wake is the origin of the pages, then no cult connection, unless the cult is working with Scratch, ... question mark. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see what continues on next time. Thanks for watching.